Number one, I'm back. Number two, I've been waiting to unbox this knife from Skallywag Tactical for probably over a year now. Just for you guys. Really dumb doing that? Absolutely. Total waste of time not using the knife for that last year or so. Yeah, you betcha. Shows my love and dedication for y'all? Abso-freaking-lutely. So if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, you know I'm super into knives and all that, especially if we're talking self-defense purposes. I have a few different ones. I've got the HR1, I believe it's called, by Hard Ready, Ryan Hoover, Fit to Fight, all those guys. Have a review and a couple other videos about this knife. Check those up somewhere up there. Check those out somewhere up there. So there's that. I have, I think it's the TDI by K-Bar. Great little knife. I'll probably do a review on this one at some point as well. So super into it. I've done a lot of videos on knife defense, all that, grappling with the knife. Worked with Aaron Giannetti and knife control concepts. You see a video on that. Well, it's in the description. I'll put those videos down there. So as you guys know, I love knives. I saw the Skallywag MDv Plus One is what this one is called. A long time ago. Knew I had to get my hands on it. Been holding this damn box for y'all for a long time. So I'm really excited to get to this. So let's just do it. Yeah, let's open this bad boy up. So it just comes in a box, comes with the bubble wrap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we got stickers, y'all. Who doesn't love stickers? Now I got this like a long time ago, so I don't know if Skallywag still hooks you up with stickers or not, but it comes with some cool stickers. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Skallywag Tactical. Be really cool if it was. Skallywag, they got this whole like pirate, thing going on. Yarg! All that. So cool. This box though. God damn. Look at this. That's nice. See that box? I would like to display this in my room. I probably will. Make sure y'all can see this. Let's open this up. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are like, I can't see shit. What is this thing? I don't know what's in here. Okay, looks like we got some sheaths, a couple different options. Little cover here, protect the knives. There it is. There's the merchandise we're looking for. That's nice. Like, that looks good. I like the choice of the red on the training blade, which we will definitely talk about this, and this sheath. I've looked at videos about this already, and I think these are like the selling points of the knife, honestly. But that's a nice display, y'all. Good job, Skallywag. So we got, looks like 2 sheaths right here. We have the actual blade itself, a little bit heavier, and then we have the training blade. Freaking love the red on this. This is sharp right here. You see what I did there? Actually, it's shit. Actually, it's not sharp for those purposes in case you drop it, because it's a training blade. But here's the actual blade itself. Love the black. Looks good. Feels good. Comes with this little thing on here. Ooh, yeah, that's sharp. I don't know exactly what the steel is on this. I know it's like decent steel. It's not like top of the line or anything, but I've talked about this in other videos. I'm okay with that. Understand, guys, this is a knife for self-defense purposes. I'm not cutting boxes with this or cutting ropes and all kinds of crap. This is for one purpose and one purpose only. It doesn't need to be the most expensive, crazy ass steel, because I shouldn't really have to use this ever or more than once or twice. When it comes to self-defense, fixed blade or no way, okay? I don't want to fumble with folders. I don't really give a shit about the Emerson wave, pull out of the pocket. No, man. I want to know that every time I pull this bad boy out, it's ready to rock and roll, okay? So if we're talking self-defense, I fixed blade only, honestly. I can't, maybe I'm being a little short-sighted there, but. So just first impressions, like this feels good. This feels really good in the hand. I like the hook. I was worried at first maybe this would like fall out of the hand, but I mean, that's not going anywhere. Based off some of the videos I've watched from them, maybe I'll throw some of those into the description. Skallywag has some videos on how to use this knife, which I freaking love. Like, that shows dedication on their end to making sure that their users actually know how to use the knife. But it's got the hook here. It's got like little different, just kind of little different cuts and angles that, so you can like hold. I think it's so you can like hold the knife like multiple ways. You can kind of do crap like that, or I don't know if I necessarily do that, but it's kind of nice. It does feel, the owner mentioned one of their videos. It does make it like nice as far as like manipulating the blade between your hands from one hand to the other. You kind of have these nice little purchase points. I think there's some kind of different things you can do with this hook, not purely just for retention purposes, but you can kind of get maybe an extra push on there with the thumbs. You could do some eye gouging, maybe some other interesting things you could do that. So that's kind of cool. You could obviously hit with the butt end of this, so I like that as well. You've got some little nubules here. I think what's the word, jibbing, something like that. So you get a little bit a little bit more friction retention on that as you're using it. This feels really good, y'all. I just noticed this. This is cool. I didn't realize this at first, because again, sorry, Hard Ready, love you guys, but and it's the same thing. This is the training blade, but it's the same thing on the actual blade itself. Like the edges are kind of they're sharp. They're just kind of cornered, pointed. Where what they did here, and they did it on the actual knife as well, is, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. We'll see if it shows up, but they kind of shaved off the corners. They rounded them off a little bit. So it actually feels really good. Like when I train with this, it kind of digs into the flesh a little bit. This does not. Like, this feels great. Like I can squeeze it really hard, and I feel like I could hit something and it's not going to be digging into my hands. And I know you're thinking, oh, you're using a knife. Who cares about your little hands? Well, you know what? I do. I want this to feel good and ergonomic in my hand as I use it, and I don't want it to jack up my hand when I'm training. So that's just me, y'all. If you want to go F up your hands more, go for it. But I'm digging this. And then finally, I think it's spear point is what they call this shape. Made for stabbing, according to Skallywag. For stabbing and then ripping through. If you watch their videos, they do like a lot of like this kind of stuff. It's pretty nasty. But I guess if you're using it for that, then it's kind of what you need. Okay, next, let's talk about the sheaths. We're not going to talk too much about this one. This is just kind of your standard, clip in the pants, clip in the belt. You've got this little like barb kind of thing right in there. So whether it's around a belt or whether it's just on jeans or even like sweatpants, whatever, that little barb should catch on there, and then you'll be able to draw that. That's pretty common with other knife sheaths that you see. But this bad boy, to me, this is one of the biggest selling points of this knife, quite honestly, is not even the knife itself, but the sheath. It's how you know these guys were thinking. This is, I think they call it like the rhino horn sheath, whatever. You guys kind of, what sound does a rhino make? Anyone know? So what's cool about this bad boy is it essentially lets you draw it from many different surface areas, or like little corners or whatever you can find, or even off of different parts of your body or parts of the body of the person you might be entangled with. Are y'all ready for the crotch shots? Get excited. Okay, so what you can do with this, now that I've messed around with it a little bit. So, I mean, you've got this one, right? You just, you clip it in, all that good stuff. But this is kind of cool. So with this little horn, you can come in here, been working on my abs, y'all. You can come in here and you can hook it on your belt loop, and then you've just got it right there. And then, let me get there. Not bad. Like, I feel like since you guys know you're looking for it, it looks a little obvious, but if you weren't, like, pretty concealable. But anyway, so you hook it on the belt loop, and then the idea is you go to pull, and there it comes out. Or you can come from the opposite path on your right hand, if you so desire. But it just hooks in that belt loop there. And I mean, it stays in there like pretty well, all right? I can do a little Van Damme, you know, dancing action. This is not what you guys came here for, I know. I will do a video where we train with this. You know, we grapple, we move around, we strike and all that to see if it really does stay in there. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure it is. What's nice about this is I could draw it with the sheath. I swear I know what I'm doing. With the sheath still on. And then I technically kind of have, I actually don't know where this would stand in like a law standpoint, but it's kind of a non-lethal at this point. And I could use this without having really to draw the knife first, because I know all you Rambos out there think you're just gonna draw this thing and start, you know, stabbing mofos. But this is why you use the training blade, guys. But it's stabbing someone takes a lot. Like, it takes something out of you. So maybe I don't want to, you know, immediately resort to this, but you could still do. They do like a lot of these kind of things with this, just going into areas that don't feel good. You can still do that with just this. You could go, so maybe I draw it, oh, doesn't come out. Maybe we're fumbling with it, whatever. I could do that. I could draw it off myself. Maybe I'm wrestling, grappling, whatever. Wink, got it. I could do it off the other person's body. So I could come that way. Like, that is freaking awesome. Because if you guys don't know, a lot of times when you might be fighting for your life, you might not get your draw right away. You're probably going to be in north-south, guys, you know, the other dude's nuts in your face kind of position. And it might not be easy to draw this. So the ability to just kind of do this from anywhere, I mean, that's cool. This I think is kind of a game changer. I'm not exactly sure what the little rubber band's for. I don't know, maybe that gives you like a little more friction as you're trying to draw this off different surfaces. I'll have to check on that. That would be my assumption. And you could rock this with the sweatpants. If you don't believe me, well. So this is a Nike sponsored video. I'm just kidding. I got my knot on the drawstring. Hook that bad boy in there. Hope you guys are behaving yourself over there on the other side of the screen. So I got this. Again, like, you'd be surprised, like, not coming out, staying there. You know, maybe I'm just going to the movies, trying to stay comfortable, wearing my sweatpants. And boom, I got that, and then there's my draw. Still in there. This is awesome. I'm gonna use this Can we have like a every time I drop things counter? Actually, it's sheath. But goodness gracious. I want to use this all the time. This is great. A couple other things before I forget. Of course, they thought of real tactical dudes over at Skallywag Tactical. You can use this with gloves, still fits in there, no problem. Safety check. You can also use this with a gun. The owner specifically mentions how they made this with the purpose of being able to use this with your firearm as well. I'm trying to remember on the videos I watch. I think you can go 3, getting that close to the muzzle there. I can go 3 fingers, and then that gives me a little more purchase on my firearm. And then I've still got my knife ready to go. I know it looks like it's just dangling there, but it's not. Like this feels good. I can move around. Like I can move around very nicely with this. And then just lastly, guys, again, the training blade itself. This is how you know the guys and gals, pirates and pirate ladies of Skallywag Tactical, kind of know what they're doing and are serious about what they make and the tools that they use. Is they give you this trainer. You should be training with your tools. I mean, yes, you have, you've got training blades and stuff that we use a lot at the gym. But something about having the actual knife you carry, same shape, same shape and everything, same ergonomics, all that crap. Can throw it in the same sheath you're gonna carry on you every day. The ability to use and train with that, roll around on the mats, strike with it, all that goodness, it is imperative. So we will do that. So if you're not already, make sure that you are subscribed and that you turn on notifications, because we will be doing some videos training with this, really putting this to the test. I think it's gonna hold up great. Yeah, good job, Skallywag Tactical. I will see you guys next time. This is Jay Fur. Be ready, self-defense. See you in a bit. Train perfectly, fight ferociously. Be ready, all that stuff. We might be changing some things in the future.